Oh my goodness, silver price is moving higher today, now up over $24 an ounce. And the reason silver price is going up is different than the reason it's been going up over the last few months. So something new is happening today, pushing silver higher. We're going to talk about that, and we'll also talk about where silver can go from here. So let's do it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I do sincerely appreciate it. Let's start out by looking at precious metals prices. So this morning we have gold. If we look at the ask column on the right, it is sitting at $18.19, up over $30 at the moment. Silver is at $24.22, up over $1. This is a big jump for silver in one day. Platinum is up over $1,000 an ounce again. Palladium sitting at $17.93. So what's going on with precious metals? Why is silver moving higher? If we look at the USD index, we can see that the dollar is getting weaker. Now, over the last few months, we have seen the dollar continue to get weaker and weaker and weaker, which is why we've seen silver price go up, I think around $6 now over the last 2 months, and I'll show that in a second. But the reason that the dollar is getting weaker today is because another currency is getting stronger, and this currency is not the euro. So first, let's look at silver over the last 2 months. On this website here, we can see the current price for silver is actually $24.05. So a little bit different than what I was showing before, but still over $24 an ounce. We'll see how it moves as the day progresses. This here is live updating, so every minute this will change. But if we go back about 2 months ago, we can see silver was at $18.30 an ounce. Okay, and today it went up over $24 an ounce. I suppose $24.44 is saying right here was the intraday high. So that right there is over a $6 jump, which is a really big move up for silver in just a couple of months. But today, I mean, moving up $1 on the day, certainly that's a larger move than we've seen. Real quick, I want to take a look at the gold-silver ratio just to show you that silver has been moving up in price way faster than gold. So this is over the last 2 months as well. We can see the high was over 90-1. Now it's down to like 75. So the GSR has come down 15 points over the last 2 months, and it's come down quite a bit today. So basically, if silver is moving up in price faster than gold, we're going to see this number continue to fall, which means gold is becoming a better buy. I mean, a few months ago, I would have said, buy silver, buy only silver. Now I'm kind of like, buy some silver and buy some gold. So that's where I'm at currently. But let's look at why the US dollar is getting crushed today. If we check out this article over here on Kitco News, Jim Wyckoff writes this morning, gold price up amid bullish outside markets. So what outside market is he talking about? Let's read here. Gold and silver prices are higher in early U.S. trading Tuesday, supported by a drop in the U.S. dollar index and gains in crude oil prices. However, buying interest is being tempered as the U.S. trading session gets underway, as global bond yields are on the rise. The Bank of Japan Tuesday made a surprise move to tighten its monetary policy by raising the cap for the interest rate on its 10-year bond by 0.25%. That's it right there. Japan is raising rates, right? They're raising the interest rate on their 10-year bond, and this is making the Japanese yen stronger. When the Japanese yen gets stronger, the US dollar gets weaker. Period. And I'm going to show you why in a second here. But if we read on, it says the Japanese yen surged against the US dollar in the foreign exchange market. Bond and stock markets were rattled on the news because Japan is a big player in global bond markets. Japanese citizens are big savers and put much of their money into global stocks and bonds. With the higher domestic bond yield cap, Japanese citizens and companies may opt to keep more of their money at home. So we have seen the Fed raising rates over here in the USA, right? We've seen the US dollar get stronger over the last year or so. And when they raise rates, your currency gets stronger. It makes it harder to go into debt. It's more expensive to go into debt. Less currency floating around, right? Because when more debt is created, this creates more currency. So there's all these things going on, but basically Japanese yen is moving up against the dollar. Here's a chart showing that today we've actually seen a big move up in the Japanese yen versus the dollar. So clearly this is having an effect. Here is a list of all of the currencies that affect the dollar, right? The dollar is weighted in this basket of foreign currencies. They say that right here. The USDX tracks the dollar's USD relative strength against a basket of foreign currencies. The weightings have been fixed since 1973 and later adjusted in 2002 when the euro replaced many European currencies. But here's the weight. So the euro is the number one currency that will affect the dollar, right? Over 50% weight in this basket. But number two is Japanese yen. 13.6%. So certainly if the Japanese yen gets really, really strong, this is going to weigh on the dollar. It's going to pull the dollar down. The dollar will look weaker, right, as compared to this other currency. And when the dollar gets weaker, that's when silver moves higher. So we have been seeing silver move higher over the last few months, but it's not been because the Japanese yen was getting stronger. It was because the euro was getting stronger, right? And so there's these competing factors, and this was not expected. I did not expect to see Japan start to raise rates. Maybe they'll raise rates a lot more. Maybe the Japanese yen will get way stronger, and this will again pull the dollar down. So this could be very bullish for silver. And then, of course, we have some other currencies in there as well. So pound sterling, Canadian dollar, Swedish krona, and Swiss franc. So if those currencies get stronger, this could drag the dollar down as well. So what are we going to see happen from here moving forward? Are we going to see silver price continue to go up? It just changed. We're now at 24.13 for the day. Or are we going to see silver plateau or silver move lower? When it comes to these daily spikes and dips in the price, I don't put too much weight into them. You got to take a step back, look at the big picture, what's going to happen long term. I don't trade silver. I don't really own any silver other than physical silver. I mean, maybe a small amount here or there, but the majority of my money that's in silver is in physical metals. So I don't trade it, day to day. So it doesn't really matter to me, if silver moves up $1, down $1. I'm looking at long term. Long term, are we going to see silver move much, much higher or much lower? Well, it can't really go much lower, right? I mean, the bottom for silver is like $15, $16 an ounce. Once you get below mining cost, the miners, they stop mining for silver or they don't sell it into the marketplace. So we would see silver hit that bottom and then move up from there. So it can't really go that much lower, but it has a lot of room to move up. I think that the dollar can get much, much weaker, and we could see silver soar to new heights next year and then in 2024, 2025. I think this decade is going to be absolutely crazy for silver. We're just getting a little taste of that today. So long term, I think buy silver. I think silver is a great buy. If you look at all the different places you could put your money, what's the safest, what's the best? I'm putting a lot of money into silver right now. I'm stacking as much as I can, but I don't have a crystal ball, right? I don't exactly know what's going to happen day to day, month to month. I'm predicting that we actually see silver price fall in early 2023 and then rally towards the end of the year, which would be great because we could pick up more silver at a lower price, and then we would see that rally start later on. If you want to see my price prediction for the end of the year next year, I'll put a link to that here at the end of the video. What are your thoughts on silver rallying today? Were you surprised? Feel free to leave a comment down below in the comment section. I want to say massive thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Silver Dragons out.